And October 6th of '25. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, so we'll file those and we'll continue to work on the rest of the minutes. Old business, number 120202 is Frank Griffin, 208 Poet Street. That's the one that was brought up for discussion a couple of months ago. Who is here to represent? You want to go to the podium, please? State your name.
Sorry. My name is Devanya Price. I'm a realtor in town and currently now at Brad Ferguson Realty. I've changed offices since.
Oh, so you're with Brad now? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And so anyway, but I'm still doing property management and taking care of the same properties that I've had.
Okay.
So with that being said, we did try to get some quotes for y'all. I know the building is not the, it wasn't built at the same time the actual house was. We had discussed that. It's definitely newer, but still not brand new by any means. So there was quotes on trying to renovate the building and bring it up, and it's going to be very expensive. So with that being said, he did ask for permission to be able to take the structure down, but if not, you know, I can't see us putting this kind of money in it.
Okay, if the structure is demolished, does he have plans to put anything back in its place? Because it was supposed to be like a utility room.
Yes, ma'am, he would like to put another building back there, but of course it would be something that would be approved by y'all.
Okay. Commissioners, this is the house on Poet Street. The last house was a rental.
It's right next to the steel lights.
Yeah.
Right, right. On
See
the,
it from the street.
yeah.
No, I remember this.
Yeah, I remember. Since they cleaned a little bit of the hedge and everything out, you can kind of barely see this from the street. And if they did talk to contractors and it's out of their budget, what is your all's feeling on demolishing? There's the house there. And it's kind of to the left and to the back, really far in the back.
This is it right here.
Yes.
That's the back building, yeah.
That's the back building that they want to
I think it
demolish.
should be demolished. It looks very hazardous and dangerous.
It's significant to the building.
It's not significant to the property itself. It's not, we're not talking the original building, house or anything like that.
I'll move approval
I second.
of demolishing the back structure due to its condition and its insignificance to the house.
Is there, okay, is there a second to that?
I second it.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that we do allow demolition of only the back building,
Yes, ma'am.
since it is not a significant structure to the historic district.
Okay.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay, and do please tell him that if he does put another structure back there, he has to come before us
Okay.
to get all approval of everything for it.
Yes,
Since it is
ma'am.
a brand-new structure being built within the historic district.
Yes, ma'am.
Second thing on your application, I noticed we have something about the paint color. Are we still
It's still the same. We didn't change anything. It's the exact same
the
paint.
exact same thing?
We didn't even deviate. I mean, I went and found the exact swatches at Sherwin-Williams, and the house is going to be identical.
Yeah, and we approved that at the last meeting.
Yes,
I just
ma'am.
wanted to double check you still were going to be doing that.
Yes, ma'am. He
Okay.
has started significant cleanup on the place, and we did get the driveway in the back area. That has all been rocked and done and started, and then for it to circle back. I mean, everything is still exactly what we've talked about, but the property is cleaning up super nice.
What
Right.
happened with the, did you talk to the DOTD about the cutout on the
Yes, ma'am, he
street?
did allow the cutout on the, if you're looking at the picture, right where you're,
There, right there?
it starts, I mean, that's the original driveway is right there on your right, but if you look at the left of the structure,
I think it's been.
it is.
And it's going to go all the way around?
Yes, ma'am, it's going to come out on the other side, so it'll make it easier when you pull out. You won't have nothing impairing you to be able to see.
Right,
Everything
you
will
won't
be
be
cleared
backing
up.
out.
Yes, ma'am.
That, so to speak, okay. The only thing I would suggest is, since it is going to be a rental property,
Yes, ma'am.
if someone doesn't pull in and park there to block that.
Correct, that
You
will
know, if
not be
you'll have
allowed.
the proper signage
Yes, ma'am.
or instructions to tell them how to maneuver.
Okay.
that
I
area.
do agree with that, 100%.
Okay. All right, anything else?
That's it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, new businesses in order. Business number 20501. This is Merci Beaucoup, 127 Church Street, and this is for ratification. This is where the car ran the brick wall, the brick wall to the left? Or which brick wall was it? Here it is. Ran into the building here.
So, the, right there.
Where the glass is.
Oh, yeah, where the
little
glass
asterisk
is, right in there. And if you look in your photograph, you'll see where they have to replace some of the brick right in here, be repainted the same color. And we gave permission through the office there to go ahead and start the repairs, but we do need to ratify this. So do I have a motion to ratify the emergency repair?
A motion to ratify.
Second.
It's been moved by Robinson, seconded by Drake. Wanted to call you a different last name, but anyway. All those in favor of the ratification?
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Okay. So that has been approved. 20502, Sarah Johnson, Mended Mental Health, 220 Amulet Street. And is she here today for signage and paint? Do we know anything about that? That's the Methodist Church building?
She should have been here.
Okay, well, maybe she'll show up. We'll just put that one aside then. 2020503, Alternative Health Concepts, 950 3rd Street. And this is Mr. Thompson? Yes. Would you please go to the microphone, state your name, and tell us what you would like to do, please? Let's see, let me pull something right here, if we have a,
My name is Michael Thompson. I'm the owner of Alternative. To correct the name, it's Alternative Concept Care Services.
which building is this?
That is the part of the Optum complex over
Oh,
up
the
on
old
the hill.
Optimum building,
That's the
okay.
old Optum. And we're currently located on Washington
Okay,
by T. John, Mr. Lott's
Okay,
building.
right,
We've been leasing
okay.
it for 2.5 years.
all right,
I do plan to move, and I guess we'll come back for that, but I do plan to move the signage that's in front of that building, because it was approved over here, over there, but it'll be temporarily for about a year. We would want, but we're not here for that day. I'll come back and apply for that.
okay,
We're really doing, most of our work's gonna be done on the inside and the mechanics of the building. We're going to, when you go back and look at the front of the building, there is a ramp coming off that front door, a handicap ramp that we are going to, or would want to relocate to the back. It's falling off the building. The porch is coming away from the building. We're gonna if you can go back, look at the front of it.
yeah, I think they're trying to get back to that, if we can get back to that.
Okay, that picture,
Go over some
no,
more.
Go over.
Is it the
over in
house
the
we're
front
talking
of
it's
about?
the house.
It's the
Yeah.
house.
It's
okay.
not that building, it's that right there.
That one.
See, there's a handicap ramp coming all the way out to the sidewalk? No,
Yes.
not there. You're going to, go to the left. Drag that to the right. There you go.
Where's your mouse?
That's what we're doing right there.
So we're trying to go to.
So
No, not that one.
No,
Went to
if
the
you'll go
front.
back, I can show you better. There's a handicap ramp right there as well.
Well, we saw the ramp on the front of the house.
There's already a ramp on it. We're gonna move it around to the back, make it a little more accessible for what we do. We take care of waiver, we're a waiver provider company, and we care for, people primarily on Medicaid and some Medicare and private pay, clients that we care for, and we have a good VA program. When we moved here, it was primarily to run our VA program.
Okay.
And I didn't expect really how God's blessed us with way more than I anticipated. Our VA clientele has grown. I currently have 8 ladies working in the office. We have about 140 employees already, and I have every ambition to see that grow to as many as it can grow. I'd like to see 300 employees here in the next couple of years. And I need space there are 21 parking spaces there. I don't plan to do anything with that other than clean it up, make it look better.
Okay.
Take that handicap ramp, move it to the rear. It's gonna come out to where you can see a blue fender and a wheel on a car on the very back toward that next building in the very back. Not there, going the other way to the back side of the building. We're gonna bring that handicap ramp out to there.
Oh, back there?
Yes, where that blue car is,
Yes.
that's where the handicap ramp will come out of, and we're gonna there's already an existing, porch, with a top. I'd like to double the size so that people could actually go up, or a wheelchair, go up in there and get in the house. We're obviously gonna replace the doors. The doors are old and not functional, and I have a considerable amount of people working in there, and we'd like to make it stay safe. Those doors will be done with keyed, keypadded locks on them, so people can't just drive up in there and walk in our office and create havoc. The windows, we're gonna replace the windows if we'd like to, because those old windows, about half of them are old and they're painted shut. You can't raise them. I've got all the ladies that are gonna be working in there, and I'd like to put brand new windows in there. There are gonna be no color changes. I may change the color of the gutters to a black, and I've got to re-gutter that with downspouts. That roof is one of the problems. It took us a year and a half, almost 2, to buy this building. The ceiling was falling in because that roof is rotten, and it's old. So we got to go back in there and redo the roof. And the shingles that I plan to put on there are just a little bit lighter gray with a black on them, along I think it's a 35-year architectural shingle that will go back on there. It's primarily gray and black. And I've got air conditioners that we're gonna redo. There's a generator sitting out there. I'm gonna try to have it run again. We'll restripe the parking lot. We're just basically gonna all those spindles, those are not ADA compliant. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but we have a lot of people coming and going, a lot of kids. We're gonna make it ADA compliant all the way through. So those spindles would come down, and we'll put the spindles in at the proper distance between them. If we can replace it with the exact same thing, we're going to, but if not, we're gonna try to find something that'll be real close to it. That color's not gonna change. The vinyl is in good shape. We've got a little bit of foundation work with that brickwork around it, since this building sets up off of the ground. The grates are gonna stay the same. I may freshen them up, clean them up, paint them, and go right back in there with them. We gotta keep water out from under that building. The building's not really that bad, or I wouldn't have bought it. And it got, where it's painted white, it's gonna stay white. And the gray's gonna stay gray. The bricks are not gonna be painted. The grates will be painted, maybe black to match the downspouts. The windows and everything will stay exactly like it is. Other than that, there's not a lot that we're gonna do to it. There's gonna be that front door. I don't think I have to replace it to make it work, and I really won't know a lot because of the way the foundation has shifted. There's a few sheetrock cracks in it, mainly on the front part of the older part of the building there, because that back part was added. I don't know how many of y'all have been in there. ever, but, we're gonna do some sheet rock repairs. There's no interior color changes at all. It all looks pretty good. I'm gonna add some, the flooring. I love the flooring. I'm gonna sand it and try to retreat it because the water damage got to it. Carpet, I gotta put some new carpet, and I'm gonna put carpet like this in there. It's got two big rooms.
We're
Those two
mainly
rooms.
concerned with the exterior.
Yeah.
Yes,
Of
ma'am.
it, and-
We're not gonna change a thing.
The only thing you may consider is instead of the gutters being black, maybe consider white.
That'd be fine.
Only reason I'm
They'll-
saying that they'll blend into the facade of the building, they won't just stand out, because if you look at it, there's no other black.
Yeah, there's red.
a lot of white.
Yeah, they're red right now. That's why they stand
Red
out like they
stands
do.
out. Black will
Yeah.
stand out. If you go white, they're
Yeah.
gonna blend in with the white that's already throughout the area that's trimmed.
You don't even know that they're there.
That's what
Yeah.
I suggest.
The windows have been shot out on that little, thing right there on the roof.
front.
I gotta replace those. They've been shot out.
Okay, let's stop a minute and talk about windows.
Yes.
Are those the original windows that were in that house? Are they
Yes.
wood windows?
Yes.
Okay. One thing that we're very concerned about within the historic district is keeping the same style of the windows. And if you'll look, those have 6 over
Oh, that's no problem.
blank on the bottom.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
You know, and then we have started allowing a vinyl type of a window that is white,
Yeah,
that would match
that's
that.
what we've got.
We have in the past required the wood across the front and then the vinyl down the side, but now wood has gotten so expensive that they're making the vinyls now that look like wood.
Yeah, there's really nobody makes those wood windows anymore at a price that you can afford.
Yeah, the price is just too astronomical.
But you can actually
Imitate it.
have the vinyl window and actually do the molding around it, wood, and it look just like it.
Yeah.
doesn't-
So my contractor that'll come pull stuff is out of Lafayette. I was
Okay.
gonna contract do it myself. I kinda like to do that, but I just finished building a house on Cane River, and I'm tired. I'm not gonna build another. I'm gonna take on another project this year.
Okay, that was one thing that we need to talk about, was the type of the windows.
Yeah.
I'll get back to that in just a minute. The second thing are the doors. You said you're gonna have to replace a good chunk of the doors.
Only,
What
only if they're not gonna be functional.
Okay, what type of doors are now? Is that a wood door, metal door?
What's
What do
in
we
there
have
right now
there?
are steel doors.
They're steel doors? Okay. And are they, like, especially on the front, you want
Can you
that?
zoom in? I think there is a door.
That's the only door right there.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
if
can't
you
really
can-
see
I don't
that.
know how close you can get to it to see it.
Is it a 6-panel door, your typical
I
wood?
know, yeah, there's wood, there's glass in it.
There is glass?
I really don't want to change the doors. I've already changed the locks.
Okay,
My issue is this. I'll have yeah, there you go. That's what we'll do. If I can save that door, that's what I want to go back on.
okay,
I'm not gonna change color. I don't wanna change colors other than those downspouts. That ain't gonna work. And one, there's not enough of them, and most of the water is running underneath that building, and that's a mold issue, a problem for the flooring.
well, on the door situation, if there are any doors that are changed, we need to know if you change a style of the door.
No, I'm gonna go
Because
back
you
with
have
the
to get
same style.
approval for that.
Now, those are easy to do. And I would not replace those windows if they would raise. But there's, I don't know how many centuries of paint, or I don't really know how old that building is.
I mean,
I'm
are
sure
you
it's
really
a
gonna
60s.
raise the windows?
Ma'am?
Are you really gonna even raise the windows
Am
if
I?
they're new? Would you
No.
ever raise them?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
what if half the building?
It's so hot here, you know, that not many people raise their
That's-
windows.
Especially without screens.
No, I'm talking about a business, I'm not gonna be living in it. If I've got 10, 15, or 20 people sitting in there, and they're, you know, they all get in a panic, and the only thing they take to do is go out their window, and I've nailed them shut in there, who's gonna be?
I mean, that's fine. I mean, that, I'm not questioning why. I'm just, you know, it's
I'm
just
just
trying to
telling you
save you
why,
some
yeah.
money there.
And only 20-something of those windows were old, the rest are metal, and they're not,
Okay.
they don't even match what's in there. I was only gonna do half, but I'm gonna replace them all. There are like 50 windows in that building,
Mm-hmm.
and only 21 of them are old and painted shut, but I'm gonna replace them all, and they'll all look like that.
Okay.
Yes, I
Just-
want the lady-
We'll keep them
Be
like
able to
that,
lift
on
up
the-
and
yeah,
get it
looking
excellent.
like that, that's came with the style of the house.
Right.
And then on the spindles, since they are with the house, we would require that you try to find something close to that.
They're pretty easy.
And I
We just want to bring them to the ADA code.
Right,
It's
I
3
understand
and
that,
4.
sure.
And as you can tell, those are 8 inches apart. And they don't match that ramp that y'all allowed to be built on the front of that building. That doesn't match anything. It doesn't.
No, that, I
it
don't
doesn't
know when
meet
that
any
was
of the
done.
requirements. They look like somebody did that at night on the weekend. Nobody knew it.
Okay, let's talk about, for just a moment, on the back porch.
Yes, ma'am.
You want to enlarge that.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm assuming it's made out of wood and it has
Yes.
shingles on it, et cetera, just like the
The
rest of the house?
decking will change to the Trex. That wood stuff that doesn't rot, but it looks just like that.
Right. Okay, when you said replace the decking,
Yes, ma'am.
which decking are you speaking of?
I'd like to replace that front because it's soft.
On the front porch?
Yes, ma'am, and that back porch, it's rotten. I'm not a small guy.
Right,
And
yeah.
it's soft up under me, and I got some 300, 400-pound people gonna come up there.
Okay, you can buy Trex in different colors.
I'm gonna buy
Already.
it gray, just like it's painted.
Okay, is that what it's painted? Because I
Yes,
don't know,
ma'am,
I
it's
can't
gray.
see.
It's gray to match the building. The building is gray. It kind of looks blue there.
Yeah.
See, that's one thing. I'm glad you found that. That has no cover, and that's a storage. I want to put like a 4x6 or a 6x6, extend the roof, and make a little deck there so that can be used to walk up into for my maintenance that's gonna go on. All that is right now is a concrete step and a rotten door that really don't close.
We really,
That has to be done.
we really need a drawing of that and the type materials that are used. What are the posts going to be out of? Are you going to use the Trex? Are you going to carry that architectural shingle there? We've got to have that before we can approve that. We need to know.
Well, the shingle, I've already brought a sample up here, and I thought that would be enough.
If it's,
The
well,
cold
that
look
is.
Yes.
But I'm just saying,
And then the
on a
paint-
new structure like that, we've got to have details. We can't just say, yeah, that's what you're going to do. We need something that actually,
I'll get my
where you-
contractor to draw
to
it
to
up.
draw it out for us. And
I'll
then,
draft
and that's
it.
not something you need right now,
Right,
but
We'll draft it.
we can do that.
right.
at
I'm
the
trying to get in this building by the end of April or May. It depends on Mr. Lott's relatives, since they've taken over his place.
So your contractor would start when?
As soon as we get approval that I can start tearing out windows and replacing floor. Mainly, here's my immediate problem, that roof rotted. And they did a very temporary fix with some very rotten shingles that are on there already. And the longer it leaks through, the worse condition. When I walked in the first time and looked at it, all the insulation and shingles and everything was in the floor.
That's not going to be an issue. What I was getting to was on this extra storage area you want to cover.
Right.
Once they get started, we don't meet again until the first Monday of
Okay,
March.
we can do that.
But if you have to have an approval before that, just let the office know and we'll try to work with you on that.
And all I need is
Have a
approval to get my
special
roof
meeting.
going, because that's the major part
Yeah,
of what I'm doing.
right.
That's 100 squares there.
Right, well, we'll take care of that tonight.
Okay.
Okay, add
My
to
air
the porch
conditioner,
and
I need
enlarge
to
the
get those up
porch.
to standard.
Okay, thank you. All right, commissioners, do you all have any other questions for Mr. Thompson? Or steps? There's a ramp.
Do I need to come back when we get ready to clean and restripe that parking lot?
The parking lot, I don't think so.
Okay.
And I
All
don't
I'm
even
gonna do
know
is
what
wash
the
it and
requirements are as far as how big the parking spaces have to be.
Right.
That is something the building code,
paint. Okay.
Yeah, they're
Can
already
tell you.
established, so
Yeah.
just going back to restriping it, there's no permits or anything like that.
Okay.
You're just going back in the same spots and restriping.
okay.
And nothing else in there, there's really not. I've got one bathroom that is a problem up in the front of that building that I need to cap off and just take the stuff out of it, because it's already got 1, 2, 3. It's got 4 other bathrooms.
Well, that's
And they're
okay. Like I said,
handicap
that's
bathroom.
interior and that doesn't deal with
You're
us.
not concerned about it, okay.
So commissioners, any other
I have a
questions?
question.
Yes,
Who
ma'am.
provided you with this drawing?
I can't see it. I may have printed it myself.
It says Bowman.
I drew that.
Oh, you did that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think, do you have a copy where I can see? I think I hand drew that myself.
No, this is, it's a computer printed.
Computer, it's the computer draft.
Can I come over there?
Yeah,
and look?
come on, come on over.
There we go.
It's upside down.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Davis gave me this plaque.
Okay.
And I drew the things out on it that I want to do with it, and the sizes.
Okay, so
the-
you see in the back there where you make the note, remove ramp and move to the back of the porch and.
Correct?
So, all you need to do is have him to improve on that and give us details.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and that way he won't have to totally redo it, just improve on that and show us what he's going to do.
I'll do that, that'll work.
Okay.
Yeah, that came from Mr. Davis. He surveyed that property for me twice.
Okay.
Okay.
The problem with that property is the air conditioner's set on the other piece of property. The property, the building is sitting crooked on the property. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
sitting straight.
All right.
And I had to get a 100-year right-of-way so I can make sure I can get in there to do
Do
repairs
repairs.
on equipment when I
Well,
need to.
Commissioners, if there's no other questions, is there anyone who would like to make a motion?
I motion to approve.
I'll second.
It's been moved by Robinson, second by Horton, for Mr. Thompson to begin work on his building, which will consist of possibly replacing doors, replacing all the windows, changing the gutter color, replacing the roof, replacing the spindles,
Back porch.
and possibly adding new decking, which would be out of the
Trex
Trex
decking.
material.
Yes, ma'am.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? All right, you may begin your work.
Thank you.
And then, like I said, as you see, talk to your contractor about getting us a drawing for that new fixture.
I have a question. So have you submitted to the state fire marshal for the use of your building already?
Not yet, but we're waiting on y'all so we can ask them.
Okay.
They're gonna have to come in there and look at everything, that same stuff. So my contractor is Mike Carson. He does some work locally here. And he will, since I've turned it over to him, he will do all of that. Once I tell him that you guys have allowed this, he's gonna start to work doing all of that.
What was
Yeah,
his
I
name?
was just,
Mike Carson.
Mike.
Actually, it's it's called Lambright Construction now because his daughter and son have taken his company.
Okay, that's fine.
But he still runs
well,
stuff for me.
the reason I ask is about, you were saying you're gonna cap off the bathroom,
Yes, ma'am.
and,
Gotta be done by then.
well,
Be approved.
I just want to make sure that the fire marshal won't say, based upon the type of building and the number of people you're going to be there for ADA compliance, they don't say you need that restroom.
Oh, no, because it's in our office by itself.
Okay,
I think it was an add-on.
okay,
Somebody that just went in there and made themselves a personal bathroom.
Oh.
Yeah.
okay,
Because it's not available to
To
the
the
hallway
public.
or any of
Okay.
the general.
okay.
I mean, you literally got to go into the offices and through 2 doors to get to it.
Good deal.
So I
Okay,
think we'll
thank
be-
you, Mr. Thompson.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank y'all. Hope to see y'all again. I don't
Okay.
want to build a bigger building, but
Yeah.
we'll get other things done.
Are any changes to your sign have to come before us?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I do have that will be a pretty big difference. I know it's, how much of that building is in the historical district? I've not got that.
The whole thing, the whole thing
thing.
is,
The whole
The
thing?
entire
Yeah.
building.
Yeah, I'll bring a picture of what I currently have and see what rendition of that, because I also have a place there.
okay, we can look at that at the
Yeah,
office.
I'll
Okay.
bring that up.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Thanks.
All right, next item is 020504 East Side Church of God in Christ, 725th Street. And Mr. Hines is here representing the church. If you'll take it to the podium, please, and state your name.
Seven 725th.
Good evening. My name is Aaron Hines. I'm the contractor for doing the work at
Can you
Eastside.
speak up a little bit, please?
I said, my name is Aaron Hines, and I'm the contractor doing the work over at the church on Lee Taylor on the east side.
You want to tell us what you would like to do? Okay, first of all, commissioners, let me see if there's a picture of the church.
Yeah, it's on.
This is not the church,
Oh, it's
no.
not the church?
No, we don't have,
Stucco shoes.
where is the
That's it,
picture?
right. No.
Okay, the
Yeah, that's
little
it.
white building is the church on Fifth Street. Okay? All right,
Fifth Street or East Fifth?
no, Fifth
Fifth
Street.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right, now go ahead and tell us what you would like to do.
Okay. What I like, on the front, somebody had ran into the front corner there. And
Can
if
you
some
get
one
closer,
of,
Steve, to the building?
I want to see that corner.
well, it's,
Yeah, load up.
Okay, that's good, where they can just see that
Yeah.
part, okay.
well, it's not, the damaged part is not on there. But it's 105 siding on there. And they want to change the look of the front. And so I told them they could put stucco on the front. Like those windows where you see it and then it back in, all that'll be smooth straight up with stucco. I was gonna change the door out, and right now it's just a solid wood door. It's two doors, but they wood and it got cracks in it. I was gonna change it to a metal door, a double metal door with two windows in it.
That's in your packet.
Yes, and also the outside doors on the outside, they wanna go ahead and change those. They metal doors with wood trim, they all be put back white too.
Okay,
And for the stucco on the front, the stucco would be across the front, and then we'll do it on top of those shingles at the top part. And all the trim, the body would be this beige looking color. And, no, the body would be alabaster white.
no, you were correct.
Okay,
The beige,
the beige, okay.
yeah, that creamy beigey is the body.
Yeah.
Would be the stucco color.
Okay, and the trim would be the alabaster white, and the doors would be white, the alabaster color.
The brick, all the trim and the doors would be the alabaster, and then the stucco.
Be careful because it says the trim
trim
is.
is not alabaster
It's
white.
not alabaster.
No, don't look at that, it won't. We met a while ago, and that's
Yeah.
out, that's out. And, now that is if stucco is approved. The church wanted the option,
Yeah,
either paint the wood or do the stucco, one of the two. And if it's painted, then it would be what he has in here. Sherwin-Williams ethereal white is what they color matched. It'll be this color right here, which is a piece of the wood.
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's the color that's that now.
Yeah, that's the color. It would just go back just the way it is. But they want to change the look to do a stucco, kind of like this church has done right here, further down the street on Fifth Street.
Yeah, just on the front.
So,
And
I have a question. You're going to, those windows are original to the building, right? You're going to cover those windows up?
well, they not windows, they just some indentions, I guess where a window was. And they just, see that to the left of that mailbox?
It's just a
It
piece of
was a
wood
window there
stuck
at one
in there.
time, but now it's just a piece of plywood there.
So are you not going to go back and put windows there?
No, ma'am. No, that's how it's been. That picture there is old.
I know, but that's not, that wasn't original to the house though, right? Plywood to
There
the
would have
window?
been windows there on either side. You can tell the indentions, those were
Yeah.
taken out. And there was one above the door.
So shouldn't we have windows?
Well, not necessarily, because it's the interior of the church too, how they're using the interior of the church. They're trying to make an improvement to the church.
On the
And I have
inside, the
windows.
wall is sheetrocked all the way up. You can't even see, on the inside, you can never tell it was a window there because it's sheetrocked from the floor all the way up.
Right, so,
So if you put a window there, it's going to be
Nothing.
nothing.
Inside, they're closed.
It's going to be closed up just like it looks right now.
right, but if you put a window there, you would just cut that out on the inside as well. Because wasn't there had to be a window there originally.
Right, but I think what they're saying is what's on the inside is, that's this sanctuary. And
And they don't want a window.
Yeah.
saying-
that's
Yeah,
what,
they don't
that's
want
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So he's saying remove it or cover it.
And this is not in the historic district. It's in the local historic district. It's not in the.
So it's not been determined.
It's not a contributing type structure.
Okay, that's
And
what I
so-
was
Yeah,
wondering.
that's what, I think what you were trying to
Okay,
get at. So
okay.
it can be modified, into what they would like to do with it.
Okay.
Mr. Owens, do you have any comments or questions that
Did
you
you
would
talk
like
about
to?
the metal doors?
The metal doors, in your packet, Commissioners, he has a self-drawing of what they would look like. And you've seen metal doors like this, but they would be painted in the alabaster color, along with all the brickwork. But whatever is wood on the front would now be stucco. Now, there's wood down the side and brick down the side, very little wood.
Yes.
But all of that would be painted the alabaster. It would only be the front that would have a little bit of difference to it.
And like on the building, on some of the facial board where it's rotten, if I replace it, I'll paint it all back the same color.
Right, right.
Won't be no changes in the color.
Okay, are there any other questions? Okay, any motions?
Move to approve the application as presented.
Second motion.
Okay, it's been, the motion by Mr. Horton and seconded by Robinson. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay. You may begin work,
All right, thank you.
whatever they would like to do.
Okay,
Okay,
all right, thank you.
thank you. Okay, the last business is 020505, St. Denis Condominium Association, 780 Front Street. Kermit, are you here? You want to tell us a little bit?
I will. I don't know if you all have a packet of what I originally submitted back in September of last year. So let me know if I'm not making sense when we talk about it. That's on the other side, yeah, just twist on around to the other side of the street there. And you'll see, that's pretty good right there. It's not on the right-hand side. There are 3 sections there, and it's not there, but there is
And
a
you remember, it
brief.
was this
Yes. Do y'all have that
scenario,
one?
right there where Savannah State Bank is, they want to come in and put that gate.
Do y'all have that in front of you?
Well, it's, yeah, from what
Okay,
I
okay,
asked,
good.
yeah, we have
Okay,
that drawn.
so the fence and the gates that go along with it will be behind the ATM that's there for Sabine Bank and
Mm-hmm.
the first set of windows. And this will be new, and we want to take the gate that's at the back of the building and remodel it as well to conform to the front gate, make both of them compliant with any kind of requirements for push open to exit the building, but locked from the outside. We have too many visitors that wander in and sleep in the breezeway and do other things in the
Right.
breezeway. So we're trying to protect our owners and tenants, and we now have some residences on the bottom floor in the very back, and that's even more of a reason why we need to
Sure.
do that.
Sure, sure.
Rocky Carney and Magnolia Steel is going to do the fence work, and there's a picture in the original package that kind of shows what it will resemble. It won't be exactly the same. but
It's in this one. We
Yes,
have,
those fences or gates are down where the old Don Theater used to be,
Okay,
in that building.
okay.
And that's what we really need to get done. We're continuing to work on the building. I don't know if you all are aware, there wasn't anything that was done last year. But in the previous year, we did all of this end of the building on the front. We've got the rest of the front of the building on Front Street. And we did Lafayette Street side, that's finished. We need to do the building between us or the side of the building between us and Kathy Frederick and the back of the building.
Okay.
We're trying to get it back to what it looked like when it was built.
Okay, all right.
It's deteriorated. So-
Commissioners, do y'all have any questions for Mr. Ferris? Motion?
I'll move approval.
Second.
It's been, shoot, the word, I'm just, presented by Horton, seconded by Owens, to replace or build new gates and then replace the ones in the back.
Right.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay,
Thank you all very much. We appreciate it.
okay, thank you.
Bye. Y'all have a good rest of your day.
Thank you. Commissioners, apparently, Mrs. Johnson is not going to come, and Mrs. Rock, if you'll get in contact with them and tell them they'll have to come at the next meeting for their request.
Do I need to do a motion to table that to the next meeting, or does it sit because nobody's here?
It just sits because nobody's here. We don't have to table that because there's no discussion on it. Right. All right. The one announcement I do, oh, is there any other business? Okay, the one announcement I do have, I believe everybody should have gotten an email from Mrs. Rock today. It's talking about the HDC training session in Hammond.
No, I didn't send it to everyone.
Oh.
I just sent it to you because I
Oh,
wasn't
send it to
sure.
me. Yeah. Apparently, all the commissioners are to have some once-a-year annual training. Now, I don't know, does this come up every quarter, different places to go, or is it once a year?
They have trainings all year round.
Okay.
They have them on Northwestern, they have them, like I showed you today, the one for Hammond. The one in Hammond will take care of all the yearly trainings. I'm not sure how many hours you're supposed to have, that I'm not sure of. But it did say that if you wanted to go to Hammond for the conference, it'll take care of the whole year's training.
Okay. And we'll do a little bit more research into that as far as what type of training and how much training that we're supposed to have, and I'll let you all know. But that's coming up in March. It's just March 26th and 27th, and I know everybody works. So, you know, I'm probably the only one that would be able to go if it would take care of everything that we could share, you know, if I get back. So we'll talk about that later. Anything else to come before the commission? Okay, do I have a motion to, that was the word I was looking for, a motion. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Okay, moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye.